The rain hadn't stopped for 3 nights. It smeared the city's lights into one long confession. I found the body in room 406, not where it was supposed to be. Her lipstick was still fresh, her eyes still open. Someone had closed the blinds, not out of respect, but control. A message. The ashtray had 3 cigarettes, 1 lipstick mark, 2 clean. Someone waited, someone watched, and when it was done, they wanted her to be found. The hum of the ceiling fan sounded like a question no one wanted to answer. I picked up her phone from the floor. Screen cracked. 1 missed call. From a number that used to belong to me. I didn't call it in. Cops would turn it into paperwork before the body cooled. I started where I always start, with silence. The hallway reeked of bleach and cheap perfume. A neighbor peeked through the door, then shut it fast. No one saw anything. In this city, people don't lie to protect you. They lie to protect themselves. Her name was Mara, once a journalist, now a ghost with unfinished work. On her desk, a camera memory card, still warm. I plugged it in at my office. Every photo was the same. A man shaking hands with a judge, a police chief, a developer, smiling like they'd built something holy. Except I knew the place, a warehouse on 9th. It wasn't where deals were made, it's where they were buried. By the second night, I stopped sleeping. Mara's face wouldn't leave the frame. I wasn't investigating anymore. I was remembering. The warehouse was empty, but the silence inside had texture. Under a pile of tarps, I found it. A microphone, still running. Someone had been recording the meetings. When I listened, the voices were clean. Names, amounts, promises. And one voice I knew too well, Chief Weller. He'd been my mentor once, before I walked away from the badge. Every sound was evidence. Every breath was a death sentence. And under the static, I could hear her whisper, "If they find this, they'll kill me." That's when I realized she hadn't called me for help. She'd called to say goodbye. I traced the file's metadata. One name kept reappearing. Orrin Vale, city developer. The same man whose foundation cleaned up entire blocks before selling them back to the government. Bribes disguised as construction. Bodies disguised as accidents. I went through the recording again, slower. At the 24th minute, there it was, a lighter click. Then Weller's voice, calm, deliberate. "She won't talk. She's one of ours." He wasn't covering for her. He was confirming her death. The truth hit like cold steel. Mara wasn't a random casualty. She was the price they paid to keep me quiet. I sent copies of the recordings to every news outlet in the city, anonymously. Then I waited in the diner across from headquarters. At 10:07 a.m., Weller walked out in handcuffs. The press was already there. He didn't look angry. He looked betrayed. He knew who had done it. He just couldn't prove it. When he saw me through the glass, he nodded. Not in apology, not in defiance, in acknowledgement. 2 men who had once believed in justice, now standing on opposite sides of what it became. I went back to room 406 that night. The room had been cleaned, the sheets changed, the smell erased. Only the shadows remembered. I left the door open behind me and lit a cigarette. Outside, the city kept breathing, slow, mechanical, indifferent. Mara's camera sat on my desk now, still loaded, still waiting. I never looked through it again. Some truths don't need to be remembered, just avenged. I don't believe in justice anymore, just balance. And in this city, balance always comes with a body count. Justice was never about mercy. It was about memory.